If anyone is still under the illusion that the Chinese are lagging behind when it comes to boxing gloves, I've got news for you. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box I bring you all things boxing equipment, and I bring you it from here, Telford Amateur Boxing Club, where I am a full-time boxing trainer and England level 2 boxing coach. And in this gym I do the testing. Not only do I do the testing, but also the other boxers that are here get involved in the testing and the feedback to bring you the most complete review of boxing equipment that I can bring you. Welcome to Fit to Box. This is TFM, and these are a Chinese brand, and I have featured them before and they did score very, very highly, and I will put that scorecard onto the screen. I spoke to Mr. Zhu, the TFM sports boss, and messaged through to him. He said, you know, do you want me to send through a pair of gloves? And I'd seen a pair of gloves that I thought looked stunning, and it was in this design, but these were gold, and I think they were a 12-ounce glove. I'd seen it on their Instagram. So I said to him, could you do these in silver? He sent through a mock-up, and then obviously set about making these gloves, and let me tell you, they are superb. As you can see, they are uber stylish, with TFM Sports at the back, fight gear since 2016. You've got, with the gold, the TFM Sports at the rear there, 16-ounce. Obviously these in the lace. Show you the front as well, with that silver piping. Price of them is 377 UK pounds. That's 509 US dollars plus shipping. So I have put these into the Fit to Box super heavyweight price division for gloves between 401 and 800 pounds, or gloves between 501 US dollars to 950 US dollars. These are fantastic. I have to say, I have been blown away with how good these are. You can also get them from AAG Sports 852. Again, they do stock TFM. And all I can say when it comes to these gloves, what they've done is they've took the best bits of Mexican gloves, and they've also combined the best bits of other brands and other countries' gloves to come up with these gloves. If you look on TFM's social media, you'll see stunning designs in different colorways. They really have got some super stylish gear. So let's have a closer look at these gloves. Knuckle. Okay, so the knuckle is a medium to soft knuckle, and a really protective knuckle for your knuckles, for your hand, and also for your sparring partner. As I hold them there, they're quite heavy in this part here, but as you can see from that, they've got a thick wrist there, and they've also got ample padding when it comes to that knuckle area. Thumb, they've got a triple thumb with the smaller black, middle red, and obviously the white. And then you've got the thumb attachment in the correct area, and on the inside there, no thumb holes. Then we come onto the wrist, and you've got the 3 bumps that the laces track down. You've got the 16 ounce at the bottom there. You've got the black with the sparkly gold TFM. You've also got a little bit of white and red on there as well. And then as I turn it round, you've got padding at the front, and you've got that padding at the rear. The padding at the front is not as bulbous as many Mexican gloves. They've sort of toned that down, which I think is a good thing. So they've still got the padding, toned it down. This, for me, the front is better than those Mexican bulbous padded glove wrists. And obviously you've got the traditional 3 lumps to really get a good supportive wrist from the bottom, in the middle, and at the top. The face of the glove. And you've got a large grip bar. You can also see there is no air holes on the face of the glove. Beautiful silver piping. And these gloves with that lace, as I say, the lace is more than long enough to provide a great wrist on these gloves. Stitching, these gloves are fantastically made. Really, really beautiful. Bring that round. Top-notch manufacture of these gloves. Really, really impressive, I have to say. The internal lining is very, very durable, soft, and really well made. Okay, now for the weigh-in, you've got 16 ounce on the label. First up to the scales, we have 16.6 and we have 16.4. Comfort. So I'll just slide this on. You have got great wrist support. You have got a tucked in thumb. You have got really good knuckle protection, and you can open the hand up no problem at all. In there, it feels like a spongy, comfortable lining. You've got like almost like a double grip bar there for your fingertips to bend over, and then you've got the actual grip bar, a double grip bar that's going on in there that creates a really good fist. The only thing I would say is the thumbs here, is almost like it's sort of blocking the end of my thumb and a little bit tight there. They are tucked in, but if there's one part of these gloves that I would improve, it would be the thumbs. The rest of the glove is superbly comfortable. Again, on this one, that fingertip area, the pads and also the fingernails area, very, very comfortable in a way that many, many gloves fail, and these gloves don't. And there you can see both thumbs are tucked in. And again, just a little bit of pressure at the end of the thumbs on both of these gloves, especially when you put them in that fist position. In sparring, you can open the hands, no problem. You've got great finger control as well, so they're not slipping. They're great for actual sparring. You really can feel that you can do a really good fist. And also your sparring partner will love you for the padding that is in there. Bag work, again, fantastic on the bag. That great wrist and that great knuckle protection means that when you're using on the bags, not only do you look sensational, but they feel sensational as well. So, as I say, these are going to go into the Fit to Box Super Heavyweight Lace Price Division for gloves between £401 English and £800 English. or $501 US to $950 US. You can see from the card, style 98, uber stylish, these gloves, love them. Comfort 96, very high score, very comfortable. I think that with improved thumbs that could easily go higher. Durability, beautiful leather, beautiful stitching, beautiful lining. These are made superbly. Durability 98. Sparring, you can catch the shots, and also they're great for your sparring partner, 97. And they are equally as good on the bag, 97. Value for money, 94, 377 UK pounds plus shipping. That's going to tip it over the £400. And once it's over the £400, of course, that's why I've put them into the super heavyweight Fit to Box price division for lace gloves. So let me just announce the previous version that I reviewed of these did, of course, become the Fit to Box Chinese champion, as in the best gloves made in China. And these, obviously, these are going to go even higher than those previous gloves. So these are now the new champion, the Chinese champion. And also, let me announce, a new Fit to Box super heavyweight price division lace champions. That is the best gloves between 401 to 800 English pounds, or the best gloves between 501 US dollars to 950 US dollars. And you know, if you look at my website, fit2boxchannel.com, you know that that means that these gloves have exceeded the legendary winning when it comes to that score. People won't believe it, but the Chinese have come forward. They have been working in the background all these years, and they now are right up there with the top brands in the world. What I'm going to also do, let me put on screen the Fit to Box report card, and on there you can see the things that I love about these gloves. You can also see the features of these gloves, and you can also see the things that I would improve. So, in summing up, let me tell you, I think that these are fantastic. 5 Fit to Box stars, 96.6. That is an incredible score. These are not only beautiful and stylish, but they are also super comfortable and super practical when it comes to bags, sparring, mitts, all of your work that you do in the gym. These are superb for. They very much remind me of sort of a more comfortable Mexican glove. Now, how many years have I been saying that the Mexican gloves have got so many things right, but they just need to have that bit more comfort, and they would then start to rise up. And I have seen that from Mexican gloves, but you know what? The Chinese have actually come up with it, and it is superb to see. I am so pleased that we have got a representative from China producing gloves like this. And in summing up, all I would say is that only slight downside for me is the thumb comfort could be a little bit more comfortable. I would love to see these gloves with the same type of thumb as a winning glove, same type of thumb as, say, a Phenom glove. And let me tell you, these gloves with a Phenom thumb, with a winning thumb, that makes them the best gloves in the world, I would say. So I'm looking forward to that little tweak on these gloves, coming away from that thumb, more comfortable thumb, to match the very high standard of the rest of these gloves. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box, and I shall speak to you soon.